the waitress brought me a Coke instead of a tea. And I was like, ma'am, I'm sorry, you made a mistake. This is a Coke, not a tea. And she goes, oh my God, just kidding. So as I was leaving, she came up and she's like, ma'am, I'm sorry. I think you forgot to tip me. And I was like, oh, my bad. And then I started to give her $2, and right before she took it, I said, psych! So I got a new grandma, and it was perfect timing because my other one just died. I mean, technically she's the lady next door, but she's old enough, so it's cool. So we were in her living room the other day, and we were having a heart-to-heart like I used to do with my old grandma. And I was telling her how my boyfriend and I had just got in a fight, and we weren't talking. And she said the most wonderful words to me. It was so sweet. I'll never forget it. She said, get the fuck out, you crazy bitch. And I did. And I went straight to my boyfriend's house, and I apologized. I will never forget those words. And then I saw her at the grocery store the next day, and I was running up to her to tell her the good news, and she said, go fuck yourself. Right after she threw a can of beans at my head, and I was like, Grandma, you're right. I do need the protein. Especially if I am going to give you some bastard little grandchildren. She's so sweet. So I've come to realize that life is just a long series of embarrassing moments. Like when I was 13, some kid at school pulled down my pants and my underwear came down too. Tears of shame were just dripping down my tampon string. They called me Pinky after that. Then the teachers caught on, and then they called me Pinky during roll call. I decided to stick up for myself, and I was like, ma'am, do you realize that when you call me Pinky, you are actually referring to my period blood? And then I accidentally farted. So you could look me up on Facebook, Stinky Pinky. I could really use some more new friends. Oh, and I also have an application out for a grandfather. For some reason, I really feel like my new grandmother needs to get laid. All right, guys. Have a good night.